What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist y aquí estoy con
Gersh
Y
1.
ahorita vamos a leer tus cuestionarios and for the greater
Whoa! This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, comment down below. Put a question in front of your question because we get those questions first.
Cuestionarios? Preguntas. What am I talking about?
Yep. This question comes from Timothy Armstrong. He asks, second time asking, are there any other Space Marine chapters that's gene seed changes the physical appearance of a Space Marine?
Hold on, we gotta wait for him to ask it 3 times.
Oh, yeah, because the second time?
Yeah. 3rd time's the charm.
So, yes, gene seed will always change the appearance of a Space Marine because it's altering every single aspect of the human body. Mm-hmm. So obviously you're going to have like different facial structures than you would if you wouldn't have the gene seed and you wouldn't have testosterone being pumped into your system. Check out, what's that one dude that died, the bodybuilder with 2%?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
But anyways, so that stuff is just gonna give you a square chin. What I was gonna say is that you should check out like the bodybuilders who are verified to take testosterone and steroids basically, and you see their faces change as they progress, almost to the point where like every bodybuilder that takes steroids starts having similar features, and that's the same thing with Space Marines. Most Space Marines are going to have similar features regardless of what recruitment world they come from. It is the gene seed itself that's altering the face of the individual.
Right. And not just that, but like you said, certain worlds and certain gene seeds from certain Primarchs affect this, such as the White Scars, the Space Wolves,
the Night Hunters, Raven
all of them actually, yeah.
Salamanders are probably the most
black skin, red eyes,
and then pale skin from the Raven Guard. So yeah, it's gonna change you. You're not gonna be the same person that you were. The recruit that was there before is gonna be dead.
You're basically offering your body as a sacrifice for the warrior spirit of a Space Marine.
Basically. Next question.
The Fool 06. Would it be a game changer if the Imperium got a Blackstone Fortress of their own? Yeah, I think so. Whoever has a Blackstone Fortress, they have a huge arsenal on their hands.
Yeah.
That's like giving a third world country like a nuke or something like that.
With that said, because that's a really good way to explain it, because the Imperium had a Blackstone Fortress and they didn't know how to use it. So it's kind of the same thing. If you had a population of people who aren't really educated in nuclear physics, and you give them all the technology to make nuclear bombs, they're not gonna know. You might as well just give them technology from the future, which is what Blackstone Fortress is. Yeah. Well, technology from the past.
But it's more advanced than what they currently are in this time.
Yes. Next question comes from the Big Gun 666.
Whoa.
The mark of the devil, the beast, the one that kills for pleasure. Which organization out of the ADMEC, the Adeptus Astartes, and the Astra Militarum / Imperial Navy least wanted to ally with the Tau against the Tyranids? Probably the Space Marines.
Yeah. I mean, they have been known to ally with other Xenos, such as the Blood Angels, who allied with the Necrons to fight Tyranids, but they don't they don't do it. It's only on rare occasions, dire situations where they do.
Yeah, you have to think about it this way. The ADMEC would probably see Tau technology as like, ooh, this is our chance to squeeze into the Tau drones and kind of like pick and poke at them and try to see how they work. The Astra Militarum are just like the little kids who are playing with the adults, and they're just kind of like, we'll do whatever you say because we don't want to die. And then
that's how little kids are.
Yeah. And that's when then the Adeptus Astartes are just like the big kids.
Yeah. We would never die.
No, we don't need these filthy, blue-skinned, hooved foot,
slit on their faces,
midgets. Because they're what,
four feet?
Whoa.
Yeah, they are pretty short.
Are they under 4 feet 10 inches?
They might be. Well, at least I know for sure the Earth casts are.
They're thick.
Yeah, they're squatty, they're dense.
Thick. They're the... Never mind. This next question.
This one's by... Or you got one?
No, go for it.
This one's by Edgar Deloria. I'm not sure if y'all are fans of Berserk, but would Guts make a good candidate to become a Space Marine?
Is that the one with like the goblins raping the chick?
No. I mean, no. Guts is like it's older than that. It's like he wears black armor. So that's a huge sword.
But it's in the same. It's the same anime, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of Goblin Slayer.
Oh, goblins.
Yeah, this one's called Berserk. But yeah, I think he would make a good candidate. He's been known to survive against like crazy demonic things. He literally should have his psyche broken by this point after seeing basically hell, and he's got superhuman strength. He can fight ghosts and stuff like that. So yeah, he'll make a perfect candidate.
Next question comes from AMS. Is it true that the Dark Eldar are maintaining the Golden Throne? No.
No. The Dark Eldar?
The Dark Eldar? No.
Daniel B. How does one make the symbol of the cog with their hands?
Next question comes from Ty Shingleton. If a Grey Knight were to take any form of satisfaction or pleasure, if he were to kill Lucius the Eternal, would he get corrupted and turn into Lucius? Based on the lore, yeah, right?
Based on that, yeah.
Would it actually happen? No, Grey Knights are supposed to be uncorruptible. I just got a taste for Portillo's Italian beef. Next question.
This one is by...
Random Clips. If the Chaos Gods were 100% good, would the Emperor still oppose them? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah. I think so. Because it's still something else that's going to influence humanity, and he doesn't want that.
Yeah. That put me in thought. I need to reread the lore on the Emperor and his goal for the Dark Crusade, or for the Great Crusade. Next question comes from Todd Baker.
Go for it.
Yes. Can you do a 40 facts about the Space Marines' homeworlds that were in the path of the Great Rift? Yeah, they were just consumed. I should just do a 40 facts on the Great Rift itself. My favorite one is what happened to the orcs. The orcs thought that it was Gork Ormorx's grin, and that every single planet with orcs on it that was consumed by the rift was just Gork basically taking away all of the boys that weren't tough enough. And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
I never knew that. That's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
This one's by Tyson McCorkey. What if Conor McGregor was in 40k? I don't think he'd be able to make his, what is it, his beer? Is it beer?
He's making his own beer?
Yeah, I think so.
You think he'd make like Irish whiskey or something?
It might be whiskey. It's alcohol. I know that much.
Next question comes from Pineapple. Could you do some more combat 1v1 and include ARJAC? Because he is my favorite. Arjac.
Oh, Arjac Rockfist?
Mm-hmm.
Claro!
Next one.
West Themes 117. Do you guys have girlfriends? No.
Nah.
We have 40k armies.
Yeah. Who needs a girlfriend when you have an army?
Yeah.
Multiple armies. Imperial Fist, Skitarii, Inquisition.
Space Marines. All men.
Actually, that is all men, right? We're describing armies with all men.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy.
Yeah.
Next question comes from Last Burn. Because everybody's feeling the burn for Bernie. I wonder if he's actually even gonna... yeah. What happens to an Astarte aspirant if his combat abilities are not up to par, but display exceptional leadership or prodigious talents with machines? Also, what would a Space Marine smell like?
What the heck? That's two separate, like...
Yeah. So the whole Astarte lacking combat abilities, but being like good with machines or good leadership skills, they just wouldn't make it. Like a Space Marine wants something that's gonna, they want a battle brother that's gonna encompass everything. If you don't fill one, then you're not good enough, and they're gonna kill you. And that's the whole thing about like becoming a Space Marine. Like only the toughest survive. Out of thousands of recruits, thousands of aspirants, neophytes, only one might make it to actually be a battle brother, and it's supposed to be that tough.
Yeah, like the chances are astronomical.
That's not to say that if you're creating your own lore, you want to say that those individuals become like tech priests or tech marines, or they become some type of important figure within the planet, or in as a serf. Go for it, do it. We encourage that.
Or maybe even they all get put into their own division and they're kind of put out in the front lines
To die first.
to die. Yeah. Like, oh, they're gonna go into the heat of battle where they can better direct the flow of war, but chances are they're gonna die. So this is an interesting one by Coyote Dodge. In the lore and in the rules, could the Necrons and the Noise Marines fight together? I'm new to 40k, but I have an idea for a Necron dynasty desperate to feel alive again. And since light and sound is one of the only sensations left for them to feel, could a Noise Marine chapter aid them in battle?
Yeah, I could see that. Because like Noise Marines are worshiping Slaanesh, and Slaanesh would do something to empower itself. Because we don't use pronouns. Are you supposed to do that? I don't know.
Not with Slaanesh.
So Slaanesh, even though she can't consume the souls or take advantage of the fact that the Necrons are there because they have no souls, they can still use them to, conquer worlds, bring pleasure to other worlds, and Necrons are also like the Necron lords aren't mindless. They actually do like make allegiances, fill out treaties.
Their personalities are still intact.
Yeah. So yeah.
It's a thought.
It is a thought, and it's a good idea. If you do come up with a cool lore thing, write it out, send it to us, and we'll check it out. But those are the questions for today. If you guys have more questions for us, comment down below. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
This is the Sound Alchemist,
Gershwan.
and we are out.
Always used to put my freedom first in any situation.